Private Ryan unfolds as a deeply intense and emotionally grounded war narrative that captures the brutal reality of conflict while exploring the meaning of duty, sacrifice, and humanity. From the very beginning, the film immerses the audience in an atmosphere of chaos and presenting a world where survival is uncertain and every moment carries the weight of life and death. The tone is immediate and unfiltered, creating a sense of realism that defines the entire experience. The story begins in the midst of a massive and military operation, where the scale of the is overwhelming and the stakes are impossibly high. The environment is filled with noise, confusion, and relentless danger, emphasizing the unpredictability of war. This opening phase establishes not only the physical intensity of the conflict, but also its emotional impact, showing how quickly lives can be changed or lost. It sets a powerful foundation for everything that follows, drawing the audience into the harsh reality faced by those involved. At the center of the narrative is a group of soldiers, brought together by circumstance, each carrying their own background, beliefs, and motivations. These individuals are not portrayed as larger-than-life heroes, but as ordinary people placed in extraordinary situations. Their interactions reveal a mix of camaraderie, tension, and mutual reliance, reflecting the complexity of relationships formed under pressure. This focus on character creates a strong emotional connection, making their journey feel personal and relatable. As the story progresses, the mission assigned to the group introduces a unique and morally complex objective that shifts the focus from large-scale conflict to a more personal goal. This objective becomes the driving force of the narrative, raising questions about value, responsibility, and the cost of human life. The soldiers must navigate not only physical dangers but also the ethical implications of their mission, creating an internal conflict that runs parallel to the external one. The journey takes the characters through a series of environments that highlight the uncertainty of war. Each location presents new challenges, from open landscapes that offer little protection to confined spaces where danger feels immediate and unavoidable. The changing settings contribute to the sense of unpredictability, reinforcing the idea that there is no safe place in such circumstances. The environment becomes a constant reminder of the stakes involved, shaping the decisions and actions of the characters. One of the most compelling aspects of the narrative is its exploration of sacrifice, both on an individual and collective level. The story does not shy away from showing the cost of the mission, portraying moments of loss that carry significant emotional weight. These moments are handled with a sense of realism and respect, emphasizing the humanity of those involved rather than reducing them to mere statistics. The theme of sacrifice becomes a central thread, influencing how the characters view their mission and each other. The film also examines the concept of leadership, highlighting the challenges faced by those responsible for guiding others in such. Leadership is portrayed not as a position of authority alone, but as a burden that requires difficult decisions and constant reflection. The leader of the group must balance the needs of the mission with the well-being of the under his command, often without clear answers. This nuanced portrayal adds depth to the narrative, showing the complexity of responsibility in times of crisis. As the tension builds, the narrative delves deeper into the psychological impact of war, showing how prolonged exposure to danger and loss affects the characters. Fear, exhaustion, and doubt become ever-present elements, influencing how they think and act. The story captures these effects with sensitivity, allowing the audience to understand the internal struggles that accompany the external conflict. This psychological dimension adds another layer to the narrative, making it more than just a depiction of physical events. The pacing of the story is carefully structured, alternating between intense sequences of action and quieter moments that allow for reflection and character development. This balance ensures that the audience remains engaged, while also providing space to absorb the emotional and thematic elements. The quieter moments often reveal important insights into the characters' thoughts and relationships, adding depth to the overall experience. Visually, the film adopts a style that emphasizes realism and immersion, using detailed imagery to convey the harshness of the environment. The use of muted colors and natural lighting creates a sense of authenticity, making the scenes feel immediate and unfiltered. This approach enhances the storytelling, allowing the audience to feel as though they are part of the world being depicted. The sound design plays a crucial role in reinforcing this sense of immersion, with a combination of ambient sounds and intense audio cues that reflect the chaos and unpredictability of the situation. The contrast between loud, overwhelming sequences and moments of silence adds to the emotional impact, highlighting the tension and uncertainty that define the narrative as the story moves toward its climax. The various elements begin to converge, bringing together the themes of duty, sacrifice, and humanity. The characters are faced with decisions that test their resolve and challenge their understanding of their mission. The tension reaches its peak as the consequences of these decisions become apparent, creating a powerful and emotionally charged conclusion. The resolution of the narrative reflects the complexity of the journey, offering an outcome that acknowledges both the achievements and the losses experienced along the way. It does not present a simple or idealized ending, but rather a nuanced perspective that captures the reality of the situation. This approach reinforces the themes of the film, emphasizing that such experiences are defined by both triumph and tragedy. In the aftermath, the story shifts toward reflection, considering the lasting impact of the events on those who have survived. The characters are shaped by their experiences, carrying with them the memories and lessons of what they have faced. This reflective tone provides a sense of closure while also highlighting the enduring significance of their journey. At its core, the narrative is about the value of human life and the sacrifices made to protect it. It explores how individuals respond to extreme circumstances, highlighting the importance of courage, resilience, and connection. The story combines large-scale conflict with intimate storytelling, creating a powerful and engaging experience. The characters remain central to this exploration, their journeys reflecting the broader themes of the narrative. Their struggles, decisions, and growth provide a human perspective on the larger events, ensuring that the story remains grounded even as it deals with epic scale. This focus on character adds emotional weight, making the narrative resonate on a deeper level. The film ultimately stands as a profound and impactful portrayal of war, capturing both its brutality and its humanity. Through its careful balance of action and emotion, it creates a story that is both compelling and thought-provoking. It leaves a lasting impression, inviting the audience to reflect on the meaning of sacrifice and the enduring strength of the human spirit.